are live. Oh, hey, if you keep throwing that duck and you lose it, that's it. It's gone. Okay? That's a good start to a live stream. All right, I'm thinking that my sound is coming through okay. I have not got all my equipment here because I'm supposed to be on holiday, kind of, for the day. But anyway, welcome to 45 Degree Sailing. It's Nick. We haven't been live in ages because we've been busy. But this is something that me and a very good friend, colleague, everything have been working on, which is this overlay. This is live information of exactly what's going on Mille Felice right now. We've got, how can I point? Up here we've got our apparent wind speed, measuring exactly what it is, exactly what it says right here. This is our apparent wind direction as it pertains to the boat, so the wind's on our starboard bow right now. And then you've even got my throttle. There's my throttle with how much RPM am I in forward. If I went down to neutral, there's neutral, and this is reverse, and how much RPM I'm using in reverse. All right, so this is huge. What's that?
I want to beat me.
You want to what?
I want to beat.
You want to beat me? I told you you can beat me with the tool when we get back to the marina, okay? But we can't do it right now. Dad is doing a video. So, hey, this is one of those times Mama said she's going to say shush, okay? Shush, please. All right. So we're just coming back to the marina. There's no particularly challenging conditions right now. This is just something that we've been wanting to show and test and work on, so that during a docking maneuver you could see as much detail as possible about what we're doing and about what I'm reacting to as far as wind, helm position and everything. Now, slight disclaimer, the helm position here, when I go all the way to starboard, my rudder reference is all the way to, there's a port that's going smaller. Port goes much smaller. So imagine the angle on the port side is double, okay, because my full lock is not going to reach. I've got an error with my rudder reference that has to be replaced. It's always just throw more money at it sort of thing. So yeah, but this is what we're looking at here for how I'm planning on doing live training with information like this so that you can check it out. All right, let's see. I don't know who's online. I don't know who's watching. I'm not going to be like looking at comments and everything today. Or am I? Overlays, output options, window, comments and reactions. There they are. Lovro's on there. Hi from the eastern side of Viz. Nice. Okay. Excellent. So that's cool. Look, we're just gonna roll through this, and then people can watch it later. It's just gonna be a little thing. We're just coming back into the marina at Marina Baltic. Yeah, we're just coming back into the marina at Marina Baltic. I've got calls to get on and stuff like that. But this is going to be this first version of using this information, this live overlay, for the docking techniques. And so what I'll be working on doing after that is doing possibly a day's training or 2-3 hours training where we go out on windy conditions and just do maneuvers as we come up with them, as people want to see them, so they can see them in live, in real time, with all this information on here. The last thing I'm going to try really hard to get working is drone footage overlaid so that we can switch places on this. But otherwise I'll do multiple cameras and I'll do, well, whatever. You get the picture. I'm only going to have this view today just because this was on a whim for a test and I haven't been live in ages. And I just realized now I haven't actually emailed I haven't emailed the doc to tell them I'm coming. I'll just email them now.
The dock. Here's a message to the dock.
Marina.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Lulu.
And these ones, we don't put any on.
There we go. Okay.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Doodoo. All right. Steve's just gonna walk in front of the camera. So yeah, well, look, we're coming in here. We're probably gonna have a stern wind, stern port quarter. It's one of the easiest positions to be able to dock in, and we're going onto an empty dock, so it's nothing massive. Got a few people watching. Magnus is watching. Thanks for doing this video. What's that?
Oh, what's that, sweetie?
Yeah, and I don't have my microphones on it, so you're just going to hear all the chatter. Obviously, my daughter's on board and she's yelling out things, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, but
Stevie's doing a download.
yeah.
Do you want me to help him or do you want me to help you back here?
Help him.
Help him?
Yeah. Standard setup here. I do my figure of 8 coils, ready to throw. And because there will be someone meeting us on the dock, which is, oh no, I'm still setting these up actually. Lately I've been doing these in 2 sets, coil sets, so that if I have to throw over a bollard on my own, I'm set up with the 2 coil throw. So I've kind of changed my tune on the way I set up my stern lines these days. I used to have bowlines in the end and looped over the cleats. I've moved that because I don't like having the lines out when we're sailing. I don't like them on the rail. I feel like they look untidy and I'm getting a bit OCD with tidy boats. And I'm also, instead of having that bowline on there, I use very long stern lines as well. So I'm now doing what I said I don't do. I'm doing a hitch on here, but only on the bottom, on the cleat. So I'm doing an O and then a cleat hitch in the base level, and then setting up this, because that way when I release I don't have to pull my long stern lines all the way through, which is working out really great.
What's that?
Now I don't see any Marina voltage coming out to meet us, so that's standard. So we might be doing this on our own anyway, but that's fine. Now, as we said, I mean, I don't think I'll need stern thrusters today or bow thrusters, but we put them down. You've got this facility, you put it down. All right, you're a silly person to come into a spot and go, I don't need that, and not have it ready in case you need it. Who knows what might go wrong? You might have an engine failure. Like, those thrusters just could be really helpful for whatever reason. And it turns out we've been a little bit quick. Marina Baltic is coming down the pier very slowly and almost on the pier. David's watching, is he? Sorry, got to go sailing. Don't lie, you're already sailing. And you got to go sailing me. I know you're sailing. All right, so look, winds. So you can see winds on my stern there. I dropped right down. We had a good 12 knots before. Now there's like nothing. And this is actually the strangest situation. Marina Baltic, don't stop your bike down here. This is where I dock. Oh, baby doesn't quite know what's going on. Afternoon, Blair. Blair's here as well.
You need a t-shirt on.
Hey, open it. Hey, I need you out here. Bob, we go here. Second from the end.
We should watch it.
So he's just setting up. I'm going to reset here because he's just wandering around like it's a Sunday or something. Monday.
I know, but quietly because Daddy's doing a video.
That's the one.
Hey, do not push better. Do not push better.
So I'm going to reset and then I'm going to get a bit of swing up into the windward. You can see that wind's on my port quarter there. And it's come back up 8-9 knots. So I need to get a bit of a speed up in order to get the momentum to swing my bow biased into the wind. And obviously she's 55 feet, 22, 3 tons, whatever it is. It takes a little bit of a while to get moving, especially when it's pulling my stern to port with the port prop walk. So there we go. So I'm going to over bias my stern a bit before I make the turn. I'm getting the speed before I take off the power because the turn won't happen as easily with the prop walk. He's setting up for both of you. Rock.
The rope first.
Yeah. It's all good.
The rope.
Stand out the side, Steve. Something weird.
Well, I don't know. Can you just slip over?
Oh, I've done a silly. Now I'm drifting away. It's always good to have a backup plan. I messed that up. Yeah, I had it over the rail, so I had to undo it. Nice reason to have that clean hitch on.
Go now, so we don't get knuckle Stevie's way, okay?
Ripped up my knuckle there. That was fun. So with that one stern line on now, just the poor quarter light on, then that holds us. That's okay. That's okay. Well, I can adjust it once you pull up the line. Thank you. Voila. Mahina, can you come hook this one?
I need you to come and sit up here. Stop.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the mooring line.
You want to come out? Okay. If you're going to walk with Mama, then you're going to walk all the way to the front of the boat with Mama, okay? Okay.
Voila. Okay. All right. So, what did I do? So I had the rudder slightly to starboard here because I'm pushing thrust. Voila, venimos. Oh, this. You on, Steve? Voila. Okay. Voila, ciao. We're a long way from the dock, so just taut for now, and then we'll back up on it. So at the moment I've got my rudder full starboard just to bring my stern over, but now we're central, and I bring it back to middle. I'm just going to lock it there. Turn around this lead just to hold it flipping. Can't hear you, babe. Okay, cool. Now this is going to be my windward line, of course. So what happened when I came in was I had set that up and I'd come through above the rail. So it's like if I was going to pull tight on that, I was going to potentially bend my rail or whatever. So say again. Well on about. So I had to dump off the cleat, the hitch that I put on the bottom, which was good because that's instead of having a bowline which I couldn't deal with, I could release the hitch on the bottom and pull it out. And the whole time we were just drifting forward slowly, so that was fun. How are we doing on the bow? Secure on the bow, thank you. So now I'm going to work with my windward line first. Engage a little bit in reverse. And hold this in remotely. There's the tension. Because in this case I've got a port prop walk, it's going to help me pull it up a little bit. Oh, my thrusters timed out because I haven't used them. Okay, so now I know I've just given that how much RPM in reverse? You guys can see, but I can't. Oh, there it is. You know, 1800 RPM, we've got to go back by at least a meter. So I'm going to ask them to ease a foot of line at the bow. I'm going to take this back. I don't want it in full reverse like that because they have to release. Take it back to just idle. Going to release about 1 foot. Are they both under tension? Yep, then on both. Port side first. So copy. So maintaining that reverse keeps the pressure on the bow line and keeps us in position. I can hold this. This hasn't even got to turn around the cleat right now. I can hold it. You see the wind's only, oh, it's quite on the quarter.
I'll put it away.
So now I can add a bit of pressure. The prop walk's going to pull my stern to port. Now I like to just do this slowly because I'd rather they ease line off than have to actually pull it back in. Same again, please, on both sides. In fact, almost double what you did. Now I'm going to set this one. And then this one's loose because it's down to leeward. But I'm going to release, I'm going to tighten that one as well. So I know I'm only going to come back. And just my leaning on this will pull the stern up and keep it in control when they pull back. Now we've docked here a million times, okay, a lot of times, and we could have set that line to the exact length. My idea, the process of this is to show how to do this in a slow process with the wind on you, maintaining control the whole time. All right, so now they've just released a bunch more. You see now we're pulling away and drifting back. That line that I tightened is holding us, and now I can tighten this one and see what our position's like. Now we've got a swim platform that comes down and all that, so it's probably going to be pretty good. Hold there. So now I'm going to give it a bit more in reverse. Tension against it. Keep that power on while I tell my crew, which is me, to lock off. Now I can also keep that power on while I pull this one in. And now that those are both secure, and if I've got crew doing it, I say right, secure, and their hands are free, I can take the pressure off the engine back down to neutral. What I see a lot of is skippers reversing against their bow lines. The boat springs back, they say take, they go to neutral. Boat springs back and then it fires forward on that spring and people are trying to get loops on. Keep the power on. Hold the power on until that person has got at least a turnaround or whatever, so you're not getting fingers in the way. It's horrible. Being a perfectionist, I want to go back like 6 to 8 inches. So can you let out about that much on each side? So this is final adjustments. I know the boat's going to sit here for 5 days. If we get a bit of wind, southeast coming, I don't want it super close. So I'm making sure that we just do it bit by bit, but I do want it a bit closer so the plane can, you know, all of that. But now I'm tensioned and tensioned. I do not need to be in reverse while I do this, okay? Because they're just going to ease it off, then I'll add the reverse. We're secure. You're right there, baby girl? All right. I love this display though. This is just so cool with our apparent wind speed, this angle. Nico, my friend, oh my God, you've done such a great job of this. It's amazing. And I can imagine if I could switch between a drone shot or a contextual camera or whatever. Obviously right now I've just got this one jammed up in a rush, but super cool. Released.
Hi, Dad. That's making me hot.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta hold on tight, eh?
It's a hungry.
All good? Okay, so now giving me the okay there. Are you giving me the okay too, Dokura? All right, so I'm gonna add that power again now. I'll get a little bit of slack out of my lines. Get that power on, I'm gonna pull it in.
Daddy, I fall down.
You fall down?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, take this one in as well. All good at the bow. Lock off, finish. There we go. And then also when you release down the power off your reverse Rokura. No, not funny.
Come here,
Hey,
Okura.
you do not touch those buttons, you know that. Hey, that's really important. That turned off the engine. Yeah. Never touch those buttons, okay? Otherwise, Jima's going to have to hold you there and pin you to the seat while we do the maneuvers. You can never touch those buttons, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So we lost power.
Yeah, he's the one.
And what I was saying was, is bring your power, your reverse power down slowly when you go back onto it. Don't just dump it into reverse. Yeah. Anyway, that was I really like that. Obviously, I've got the kind of the SOG jumping around really quick because it's just up to date stuff. We could probably get some dampening on that. But yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Anyway, we gotta go. We gotta go. I hope that was helpful. We seem to get a lot of people watching. There's 26 people still watching. Please, I gotta go, but comment on this. Did you like this idea? Was this helpful? What was helpful about it? What could we do to improve it? Like, what do you want to see? This is what we're trying to do here, because eventually I'd love to be able to just do like these live sessions with docking practice and sailing practice and trim, all this sort of stuff, be able to set this up. Then I can just go sailing and do training with you guys, which I hope to get paid for one day. But yeah, look, yeah, so I'm going to sign off because my daughter needs us. But 28 people watching, that's pretty good for an impromptu live stream. I'm stoked at this view. That's just so cool. So huge shout out to Nico for creating this system. And if you want to know more about that, get in touch with me. And I probably won't tell you. But yeah, that's us. All right. Excellent. Cool. Yeah, so drop your comments. Tell us what you loved. Tell us what you didn't love. And we're going to work on this. Look out for some really cool videos in the future. All right. Bye. How do I turn it off? I don't know how to do stuff anymore.